Good to have you anyway, Jody. We've got to start with that Casemiro news, I think, haven't we? I suppose it wasn't surprising. I suppose many people were expecting it. Is now the right time for Manchester United to look forward, to look to their future in terms of their midfield?
Yeah, absolutely. If I'm being honest, I'm quite surprised that he stayed there to the end of his contract. Been a great player, and he's had maybe sort of a couple of spells at Man United where he done okay.
But then who's going to play alongside him? So now the focus turns to, probably in the summer, really, rather than in January, who they can bring in. Anderson. But they're not all exactly the same, are they, in terms of midfield?
Look, you can determine numbers in different ways. And you see, look, Anderson's played a lot this season. The difference in successful passes is huge, actually. But Anderson's stats just match up so heavily. He was fantastic last season, struggled a little bit this season. And remember, there was talk in the summer about a link of Manchester United interested in Carlos Baleba. They want to build the team around him. But Steve Parish has also spoken recently about the fact he knows he's an ambitious young player, and eventually at some point he'll want to play Champions League football. But whichever one you pick, it's going to cost a lot of money. And because of what happened with Moises Caicedo at Brighton and the value they put on him, and obviously the amount of money they recruit from Chelsea for that, I think they'll look at Carlos Baleba and go, well, hold on a minute, we see you as potentially being as good as Moises Caicedo.
Manchester United have officially confirmed the signing of Elliot Anderson in what becomes Michael Carrick's first major transfer since taking charge at Old Trafford. The highly rated midfielder arrives after a sensational season with Nottingham Forest, with United moving quickly to secure one of the Premier League's brightest young stars ahead of several rivals. The deal marks the beginning of a new era under Carrick, who is wasting no time rebuilding the squad in his image. Anderson has signed a long-term contract with the Red Devils and is expected to play a key role in Carrick's midfield revolution next season. United supporters erupted with excitement after the announcement was made, with many seeing Anderson as the perfect modern midfielder to lead the club forward. The 23-year-old impressed throughout the campaign with his energy, technical quality, creativity, and relentless work rate, quickly becoming one of the standout performers in the Premier League. Carrick reportedly pushed strongly for the transfer behind the scenes, identifying Anderson as his #1 midfield target immediately after becoming Manchester United manager. Sources close to the club claim Carrick personally spoke with the player about the project at Old Trafford and convinced him to choose United despite interest from other top clubs. The former Nottingham Forest star is viewed internally as the long-term successor to United's legendary midfield controllers. His ability to dictate play, press aggressively, and drive forward with the ball perfectly matches Carrick's football philosophy. Club insiders believe Anderson can become one of the best midfielders in Europe under Carrick's guidance. Speaking after completing the move, Anderson expressed his excitement about joining Manchester United and working under Carrick. "This is the biggest club in the world and I'm incredibly proud to be here. When Manchester United calls, it's impossible to say no. Michael Carrick's vision for the team really inspired me, and I cannot wait to get started." Carrick also praised the signing, calling Anderson a massive talent and a player built for Manchester United. "Elliot has everything you want in a midfielder: intensity, intelligence, courage on the ball, and the mentality to improve every single day. He's going to be a huge player for this football club." The transfer is expected to be the first of several major arrivals this summer as Carrick begins reshaping Manchester United into genuine Premier League title challengers once again. With Casemiro expected to depart and further midfield changes planned, Anderson's arrival sends a strong message that United are preparing for a fresh start under their new manager. Fans have already flooded social media with excitement following the confirmation, with many comparing Anderson's playing style to a young Michael Carrick mixed with the energy of Roy Keane.